Hey everyone, Rick here. I thought I would just take a quick update on what's going on around here. First, these are all the board games that I've picked up from Board Game Bliss recently. I think I did one unboxing of a purchase I made from them, but showed some of the other games I got. I got a third package from them that included Hotel Tycoon, Star Trek The Dominion expansion for the Fleet Captain's game, Hamster Roll, which is really cool. It's kind of hard to find in the US. You gotta carefully balance those blocks within the wheel without making the wheel roll and spill them all out. And then Coconuts. It's kind of fun. You use that little monkey catapult and try to get the coconuts into the cups. And honestly, I can't quite remember which other ones were in the third package. But anyway, I've run out of room. I even have another shelf over there just completely packed with stuff, and there is no more room. And that is a closet full of more games, tons of miniature terrain. It's an under the staircase closet, so it goes all the way back in there. It's completely full. I mean, when you open the door, it's just a wall of stuff right there, and it goes all the way back, so it's kind of a hassle to get to it. And then there's all this stuff just sitting on my little display case at the moment. That's kind of a shame, but what can you do? Anyway, Fabled Realms, Foreground. I completed 2 more buildings. Let's see if I can get the names correctly here. So this one is High Street House 3 and High Street House 4. Also, a bunch of the furniture pieces I decided to do today. I was hoping that would sharpen up a bit. But, as you'll see, I have a long way to go. So anyway, starting over here with house number 3, this one has kind of a neat feel to it. It almost looks like a little pub or something. I can't wait till Foreground comes out with a real pub. But anyway, lifting off the roof, top floor here. Again, I can't stress enough, this is all pre-painted, so once you pop it out of the sprues, glue it together, that by no means is an easy task. In some cases, especially for me with very little modeling experience, it takes several hours. I almost want to say each of these took probably a good 4 hours if I had to just say a time each. And then I did some furniture, so you have a little bed in there, little sideboard, little cupboard here, which the doors actually open and close on this. Is that not so cool? Shelves in there, so you can put little items in there if you wanted to. And nice window options on this set, and on the bottom floor here some nice blue stone looking, and then also put a little table and chairs in there. These little chairs were a kind of a pain to put together, to be honest with you. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think they're made up of 4 different little pieces. These are tiny chairs. I practically had to use tweezers to get them assembled. These little tables weren't that easy either. These little legs are so thin and fragile. Just getting them all to stick up there and it looks good in the end, and I'm glad I got them, but man, I have a lot of those to assemble. And then of course down here you have your little trap door, which I'm not gonna have any luck opening. Oh, there I go. And on this one I actually had a little difficulty here. I don't know if you can see, but back there on the where the hinge is, when I was laying that side down, the hinge where the door goes in snapped, so I had to repair that, and then the exact same thing happened on the other side too. So you can kind of see it's kind of messed up there on the hinges, but it's not too noticeable. And of course, with all the foreground buildings, the doors are fully functional. And I made some little benches. And working with this stuff, your fingers get, mine are still kind of orangey on the tips from the ash and the laser cut. And let's go over here to High Street House number 4. And on the video and on pictures online, it almost looks like this is white or a little off-white, but it's actually kind of yellow. It's really yellowish, which looks cool with the blue roof. I made a couple more chairs and a table there. And then inside of here, top floor, that's a small bookshelf. I got a bunch of tall and small bookshelves. I could do like a little library if I wanted to. Another little sideboard in there. Ladder to take you downstairs. Love the look of this building. And the bottom there, I did a bunch of these little stools and round tables. Got a ton more of those also. Little bookshelf cabinet there again. Those close and they can open also. You can put stuff in there if you wanted to. And this one was the most recent one I put together, and as always, it was actually quite a bit of fun to do. Now, the one gripe I have with all this foreground stuff is their skill levels. If you remember back to this one, this is the only skill level 5 building in the Fabled Realms range. The rest of these are all level 4s. But you know what else is a level 4? This pack of 6 stools. Wonder if that'll focus. Come on. There's a pack that contains 6 of these little stools, and they're kind of a pain to put together too. You glue that ring onto the bottom of the stool. There we go. And then you glue in the little legs. Now, I don't know if I just have really fat fingers or if it's just an annoying pain for everyone, but putting these little stools together was a nuisance. But a pack of 6 stools is the same difficulty level as this 2-story building. I don't know, there's just something wrong with that. Now I know it says somewhere around here it gives an excuse. If you actually look at see what the difficulty ratings are. So a 4 is adult supervision required at times, glue and tweezers required. Number 5 is advanced modelers, many modeling tools and glues required. A 3, I guess, is average difficulty, glue is required. So I wonder why. I mean, like this little simple table, this is a level 4. I wonder why that's not a level 3. I don't get it. That's the only nuisance. That's the only problem I have with Foreground, and so if that's the only problem, then they're doing pretty good. I just thought it's funny that a pack of 6 stools, a pack of 2 of these tables, is the same difficulty level as this thing that took me 4 hours to put together and was not too easy at times. I don't know if I should admit this or not, but there was one other thing I had a problem with on this building. This video is already running about as long as I like to keep my videos, but On the bottom here, you know, there's the floor, which is attached to the baseboard, and I was able to get it to line up pretty well on all 4 sides, but I wonder if you can see. I don't know if you can, but it kind of, the baseboard's kind of not, I don't know even how to say it. It's not flush, I guess, on this corner here. And I did everything I could to make it flush. There was another corner that was even worse, but I kind of peeled it back down, put a little more glue, popped it back up, and pressed it down. So at least that worked out. This one was definitely definitely had some challenges, but it was also a lot of fun. And then I save all my windows, because you get options for windows. And eventually what I'd like to do with one of my final backstreet hovels is to have an all boarded up windows option. So these are my spare windows, and I've tried not to use the boarded up windows on too many of the buildings lately, so I'm going to see if I can do all the windows boarded up in one of the backstreet hovels I have left to do. And I think that'll be kind of neat as a rundown building. But anyway, even after all this furniture I put together, yeah, I still have all this. Are you kidding me? What have I done? There's like 50 little packs of stuff in here. Anyway, that's going to take a while. But thank you for watching as always. I'm sorry this video ran a little longer than usual, but I was just really excited to show off this stuff. And until next time.